Hi everyone. My name is Sharon Kim, and today I have the wonderful opportunity to share a little bit about my cancer story and why I'm standing in front of you today. I was 22 years old when I lost my mom to cancer. 22 years old is when my worst nightmare finally came true. And out of the 22 years of memories I have of my mom, the first memory that always comes to mind is a memory of her squeezing my hand really tight as she took her final breath. As you can see, the loss of my mom took a huge toll on me. So much so that I wasn't satisfied with just telling people I lost my mom to cancer. I wanted there to be meaning. I wanted justification for her death. And I knew that the only way this wouldn't feel like a loss is if I turned tragedy into inspiration and gave other fighters a chance to have a different end to their story. So I set out on a mission and searched for meaning through the stories of patients who have gone through a similar situation, because I knew that the first step to healing was understanding. What I found was a similar trend in all of their stories, a clear symbol that indicated there was a huge unmet need within the cancer industry. What I learned is that the most tragic thing about having a terminal illness is this feeling of powerlessness. Everyone, including myself, was thrown headfirst into this world of cancer, unarmed and unprepared. And knowing that there was nothing we could do to control the illness caused inaction and hopelessness. You see, I feel like a lot of us tend to take the passenger seat in our own cancer journey where we have no direct control over the destination. At a very young age, we're all bred into thinking that the doctor is always right or that the doctor knows best. And oftentimes, we become so dependent on them to the point where we don't feel like we can rely on our own selves. The problem with this is that as much as our doctors would love to provide us with undying love and attention, the amount they can do for us is capped off in terms of time, resources, and even authority. As humans, it is fundamental for us to feel a sense of control, especially when it comes to our physiological needs. We seek to find certainty in every situation because the unknown is uncomfortable. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, if a sense of control is not found for our most basic needs, such as our health, then all of our other needs, such as our self-esteem, our sense of belonging, and safety, are abandoned and disregarded in favor of supporting our deeper needs. So I began to ask myself, what would control look like in someone's cancer journey? And from there, I started to build. What I came up with was a planner that acted as a roadmap to guide patients through the different stages of cancer. A tool that would teach patients what to take notes on, what things to keep track of, and how to best utilize all this information in a way that allows them to bring out their own inner doctor. And hence the birth of CanPlan, a revolutionary planner made to help patients and caregivers fight cancer day by day. CanPlan is a tool that I created to put control back into the hands of patients by putting them in the driver's seat and giving them guidelines on how to be proactive about their treatment. Imagine how beneficial it'd be if patients knew the right questions to ask, showed up to every appointment prepared, understood what their treatment options were from the very beginning, kept track of their daily activities that highlights what is working and not working in their treatment plan, and were constantly reminded that they are not lost, but rather on their way. They'll be able to work in unison with their doctors. They'll have more confidence in their own abilities to influence the outcome of the situation. They'll be able to better communicate with their peers about their needs, and they'll essentially become the expert about their cancer. Once you're sick, you know you're gonna need a hand, and with CanPlan, you'll have one. It's everything that I could have ever hoped for in my own cancer journey, and I am so excited to see the potential impact it's gonna make in the cancer community. Planning is the answer to your fight against cancer, and together, we can plan to beat cancer. Thank you.